certainly one of the things that is wrong with the Republican Party, and I don't know where to start, but this is one of them, is that they can't seem to find a candidate that they like. And they have one guy, one big governor in New Jersey who keeps saying he's not running, and they are talking about running him. Well, that Governor Chris Christie is in Los Angeles, California tonight. He's going to be in the hallowed halls of the Reagan Library. In any case, the cult that will be going there this evening will be hearing the governor of New Jersey, Chris Christie, talk about American exceptionalism. Sounds kind of familiar. Sounds like I've heard a guy named Mitt Romney talk about that, and a guy named Rick Perry, and a guy named Rick Santorum talk about American exceptionalism. I don't know if Christie's going to run. He has done nothing but say that he's not going to run. He's been emphatic about it over and over when asked at every turn over the past 6 months. There is always, the case of somebody coming out and saying, well, it got so bad they needed me, here I come. Put a cape on and fly in, and now you're the candidate. It's not going to be so easy for Chris Christie, I don't believe. Here are some of the things that Chris Christie has done that's going to make it tough when he gets in there. He's going to go into this race as someone who has supported and has applied for Race to the Top. The Arne Duncan, the Education Secretary's program to get funding for states that are efficient in the way they run their schools. Of course, he's called the President Obama, a great ally on education. This is coming. He's going to be walking into a debate where you're listening to people saying they want to abolish the Department of Education. So he has not only, praised the efforts of this president on education, he has also partaken in the race to the top, which I think is an important distinction that will be made between he and everyone else on that dais. Chris Christie has also said that being in this country, and I quote the governor of New Jersey here, being in this country without proper documentation is not a crime. I agree with you, Governor. I agree that it is not a crime. You are going to be getting the votes, looking for the votes, trying to drum up support from people who think it is the most heinous of crimes to be in this country without proper identification. If you are perceived as soft on immigration, you're not going to be able to get out of that Republican primary. You are also, Governor, pro-civil unions. Fantastic. I wish you'd go further and say that you're in favor of gay marriage, as Rick Perry once did when he said he supported the law in New York because it's state law. So he does, it's controversial. Now he's backpedaled on that. It's not controversial because it's state law until I'm running for president. Now I'm going to backpedal on that. Of course I don't support it. Well, Chris Christie supports civil unions, and he has not come out and said that he's in favor of a gay marriage amendment. But as the tide turns there, I'm certain he's closer to that than he is to revoking the rights of gays in civil unions. He also used to favor abortion, which now he doesn't anymore, and I always have questions about people. I don't know anyone. I do know a couple of people who used to not favor it, who now understand the reasonableness behind it. I don't know people who've gone the other way. I know they're out there. I know they exist. But it's always convenient when a governor has that happen, when a politician has that happen. I always question that. When a civilian has it happen, of course, I buy into it. And then, of course, another problem that this governor is going to have is, and this is, I'm going to quote the Republican governor of New Jersey, "I love collective bargaining." That is something that Chris Christie said. He did not go as far as to support what Scott Walker was doing because he thinks collective bargaining is important, especially in government unions. And now you're seeing what's happening in these state government unions in Wisconsin. You're seeing a guy maybe running for president. We're all talking hypothetically here, but he might run for president because anyone who isn't in the Republican Party, it seems, might run for president. The most important and compelling thing that I've heard him say, and I don't know if he was on Face the Nation, I think he was on with Bob Schieffer when he said this. He was asked about President Obama a while back. He said, well, I didn't vote for the president. I doubt I'll vote for him next time, but I support some of what he's doing on education. And I'm not speaking as a quote right now, but anybody who is in the Republican Party who only doubts that they would vote for Barack Obama the next time is going to have a hard time getting out of that primary.